Hello, good afternoon, welcome to Saul's Place TV. My name is Saul, welcome. Nice that you're here on Facebook, Twitch and YouTube. And for our regular viewers on YouTube and Twitch, we have a special surprise. We still have the free mug to give away. We're searching for enough participants. Use the code that is sometimes shown in the chat, and if I think it was exclamation mark raffle, enter that and you're on the list, and then you can win a free mug. But first, before we go to the game, to God of War, let's start up the PS4 background sound. The PS5 background sound. I'm used to the PS4, but we have the PS5, and everyone wants to buy the PS5, but it's still very rare. And I've heard that the Xbox One, the Xbox Series X is even more rare. So, but we're going to play God of War. Take a while. First, I want to discuss something with you, because we live in a strange world. A world where the new world order has stepped out of the shadow. They're stepping out of the shadow, and it's really important to know what's happening on geopolitical level, because mainstream journalists aren't allowed anymore to write about it critically. And they can't write honesty anymore. They're not honest anymore. In the Netherlands, it's understandable. I don't know how it is with other countries, but here in the Netherlands, all of the newspapers has been taken over by 2 Belgian companies. So when journalists are really want to produce honest information, and they're not allowed to, and they keep on pushing, it will cost their job, and there is one other alternative employer left. So and if they know each other, then it's very difficult to get a job for the journalists. So the journalists are a little bit castrated, circumcised, I don't know how you can call it. They have them under control. Real journalists with real guts, just starting a new newspaper or a news magazine where they can write the real truth to the people. Now you have to convince people that you only can find the truth, what is happening in the world, in that magazine. It's very difficult. And in the Netherlands, we have only one political party that is warning us about what's happening. And they are fighting for democracy. They are fighting against other political parties who look like corrupt parties. It's not the Netherlands anymore. It's just globalism. And globalism doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to. But if governments lie to you to push an agenda, then as a civilian you have to think or scratch behind your ears. Is that agenda good for me? Because if that agenda was good for you, governments didn't have to lie that much about it. They didn't have to lie about a pandemic, calling the normal pneumonia with the flu COVID. They shouldn't do that, but they did. And also the politician I'm talking about is Thierry Baudet, and he is slandered in the media, in the mainstream media, and that's very logical, because the mainstream media has been taken over by 2 Belgian companies. So the most of the things the journalist writes is propaganda for the European Commission, for the globalists. They're not critical. They didn't even wrote about Event 201. They didn't even wrote about Event 201. Piece of jerks. And when they're talking about people who are calling 5G, we get COVID because of 5G, the journalists just set them away as crazy people or conspiracy idiots but the real truth, it's very crazy. Journalists write that, really. And if I read scientific magazines like the National Geographic or the Quest, it is a Dutch scientific magazine, and when they talk about 5G coronavirus, they talk, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Scientific magazines, it's a conspiracy. Yeah. And also the scientific magazine has been taken over, because if you are a serious scientific magazine, you have to refer to the website pubmed.gov. That's a government website. It's a medical database with scientific information. And what was written there? What was written there? There was written that 5G causes mutations in the human body. It causes the human body making mutated protein that look like a coronavirus, and that is causing COVID-19 symptoms. It was all there on pubmed.gov, a government medical database. And the paper, the scientific paper, was peer-reviewed. It was controlled by other scientists in the field. But they retracted it because the peer review was manipulated. They say that. But if you look at the timing, it was really convenient. But if you go to saulsplacehq.com, you click on the hamburger menu, you translate everything to English if you are an English speaker, and you search for 5G, you get the article 5G, the scientifically proven 5G, and then you find the URL to pubmed.gov. They took it from the website. There are some small traces left, but it clearly says it's retracted. But we saved everything. We saved the original paper. You can download it in that article. saulsplacehq.com, search for 5G. Click on the hamburger menu, search for 5G, translate everything to English. It's also available in the menu or in your browser. It's also built in. And read it. Read it. Scientific news magazines, scientific magazines like the National Geographic, they should have pointed to that instead of saying, it is just a conspiracy by wacko jackos. No, it's the fucking government that's written it in the database. Morons. Corrupt morons are that. But if you tell the truth, they say that you've been radicalized, that you're crazy, that you are a wacko jacko, and the stupidity of humans is they just look like parrots. There are a lot of people who say, "Oh no, those are wacko jackos. They're doing like a parrot. They're talking in the same words the government use. They can't think for themselves. And if you show them articles or proof, they don't even want to see it. They don't even want to read it. No, they just want to shut themselves with a chemical compound. Yeah, that's really strange, because why? And also that a politician in the Netherlands, the press also are saying that he is radicalized, and He has written a summer essay, Radicalized. Have I been radicalized? That's what people have been saying about me recently. It's what the newspapers have been written and what in turn the pundits have regurgitated. They allege my opinions have become more extreme and supposedly the party line has altered. But have I changed? I don't think I have, not for a minute. My opinion on immigration from Africa and the Middle East has not changed. I am still opposed to it. We have not altered our positions on the ridiculous climate plans that will lead us to financial ruin, on the untenable euro, the inevitability of Nexit, or on the need for nation states. We feel the same as ever about taxation and the importance of referenda, and you won't find us feeling any differently about modern architecture either. Attacks on our party have intensified, despite our ideological stability. The criticisms are even sharper and more vitriolic. Before we were rejected mostly for taking a different view, a view that, while not shared by the establishment, was more or less accepted as having a right to exist. Now they disregard us because we've gone off to the deep end. All this is, of course, for what we say about the coronavirus, about lockdowns, mandatory vaccinations and social distancing. Never before have people been so pressured into conformity to the mainstream position as they are today on these issues. Anyone brave enough to go against established opinion will find himself incurring the ire and ridicule not just of the political cartel, but also of big pharma, big tech, news, pundits, cartoonists, academics, influencers, and the rest. It seems to be all very well when people amuse themselves with any kind of political gibberish, as long as they don't challenge the fundamental assumptions behind the international response to the Chinese virus. Yes, that's precisely what we've done. That's us becoming extreme. The facts of the matter. This is what we know. The mortality rate for COVID-19 across all age groups lies somewhere between 0.15 and 0.30 of a percentage point of those infected. It's about as deadly as a severe bout of the annual flu. As COVID-19 progresses, slightly different from influenza, more people have to rely on the healthcare facilities than they would if they had caught the flu. But healthcare capacity can be increased quite easily, and so this factor shouldn't pose us any significant challenges. Vaccines against COVID are still in their experimental stages and will be more for more than a year. The vaccine suppliers have negotiated disclaimer clauses with governments. They can have no liability for any adverse side effects. Although the registration of adverse short-term effects of the vaccinations has been criticized for not having been sufficiently profound, even the data that are available are remarkable. In France, over 64,000 cases of adverse side effects have been registered, a quarter of which having been designated serious. In Scotland, more people have died after receiving the vaccine in the last 6 months than from COVID itself, 900 against 800. Several cases of sudden death have been reported among young men just vaccinated. The British National Health Service has just put out a tender for £3 billion worth of anticoagulants, 5 times the usual amount needed over a 3-year period. Is this because the vaccines cause blood clots, which in turn have led to heart failure and death? In total, more than 15,000 deaths have been registered in Europe of people who have taken the vaccine. And all these numbers are of completely different orders of magnitude from those found in any previous vaccination program. And we have no idea what long-term effects the vaccine will have, nor how vaccines could affect the way the virus mutates. Only time can tell, but there is no doubt that over the past several decades, a significant number of medicines and vaccines have been withdrawn after mid or long-term adverse side effects were discovered. Everything I have just summarized is based on official data and general observations. None of it is controversial or widely disputed. What else have we learned? Now, despite COVID's rather limited kill rate, extremely stringent and intrusive measures have been taken, and still are being taken. Australia renewed lockdown in spite of its high vaccination rate is a recent example. We have never before seen measures like these enacted or even considered. Not in wartime, not when the plague roamed the earth, and not when we had outbreaks of cholera. Never. Nor have we seen any identifiable positive effects of the measures taken that outweigh the clear negative effects of reduced life expectancy, owing to economic decline, depression, social isolation, and loss of freedom. According to the Dutch government's own figures, lockdown has seen the Dutch people incur a loss of 520,000 quality life years. This is just in the Netherlands, with our 17 million inhabitants. Furthermore, nowhere have we seen any structural increase in healthcare capacity. Despite the widespread justification of lockdowns for fear of overburdening our healthcare services, the number of ICU beds in the Netherlands has actually been reduced. We have learned too that despite the risk and the limited efficacy of the vaccines, people all over the world are under extreme pressure to take the shot. Those that refuse become social outcasts. France and Italy have even introduced health passports that legally divide societies between those that can prove they've taken the experimental injections and those assumed, without proof, to be health hazard. This is an unprecedented intrusion into the private lives of citizens. Finally, we have seen government continue to rely on PCR tests results to determine where to set threat levels in spite of that test's inability to discern how contagious the tested individual is, or even to show whether he is actually being infected with the virus at all. Then why is this all happening? Why is this happening? To me, it is clear as daylight that nothing in this whole saga adds up. We are asked to go along with story that lacks any internal consistency. What on earth is going on? The question has two possible answers. Stupidity, that's number one. Stupidity, mass psychosis, groupthink, all the world's politicians being completely and utterly brain dead. Or two, there's a plan to it all, some kind of coordinating idea, an agenda, even a philosophy. And we can't know which answer is right. Perhaps both are in play at the same time, with lower ranked politicians, those at the national level, indeed the useful idiots, while the higher ups among the global elite work to further a deeper objective, a long-term agenda for a future state of mankind. This is what we know. This is what we do know. A significant number of world leaders, heads of state, UN top brass, EU lobbyists, and so on, have explicitly stated the desire to arrive at a new normal. Meanwhile, they underline that the old normal is done and dusted, never to return. Indeed, they've told us that COVID ushers in a transition towards a new society, a new way of living. Yeah, we know they dream not just of centrally, even globally, government humanity, but also of a mankind, ultimately merged with technology, where audio systems, washing machines, fridges, cars and computers interact directly with their users through microchips implanted in the human body, communicating via 5G. So these accessories immediately respond to a user's mood. And we know they think there should be a new internet or a new way of organizing the internet that shifts the point of a user's identification from his computer's IP address, which currently offers some anonymity, to the biometrical data of the user himself. Anonymity is then impossible. The state brings the internet under its complete control, enabling it to mandate certain behaviors as preconditions for connectedness, conforming to hate speech laws and fake news checks, accepting regular vaccinations, or who knows, limiting carbon emissions or complying with diversity policies. And the same elites have said too that the COVID lockdowns and the rounds of vaccination, how can you say that? The rounds of vaccinations we've seen are first steps towards a world of regular vaccine compulsion and where climate lockdowns also become policy possibilities. And at last, that the aim is for private property and free markets to make way for a collectivist economy with a universal basic income grid. Universal basic income paid by central banks printing money, while housing prices rises to levels unaffordable for the common man, who again becomes more dependent on the state. You'll own nothing, but you'll be happy. The World Economic Forum's leaked slogan puts it all in a nutshell. And you can see it in the United States. BlackRock is buying up houses. They're going 20% above the asking price or 30% above the asking price. It's you can't compete with them. It's too big. Fata ducent volentem nolentem trahunt. Or, as applied here, the shoulder-shrugging, compliant attitude of those that may not see the bigger picture will drag us all to a fate which neither nor we ever wanted. One needs to step back only ever so slightly to see the trend here and identify what's in store for us, what the global elite, the billionaires, the futurists, and the megalomaniacs have dreamt of for decades. A one-world government, a centralized economy, transhumanism, and total control. The panic over a new virus has brought it all within reach. The attack on the nation state, mass migration, the climate agenda, and the EU all tie in nicely. They're part of the same transitional movement. COVID offers the momentum to get that new normal over the line. This is exactly how Klaus Schwab and countless others have described our current crisis. A unique opportunity, a window allowing them to reshape the world. As mass migration and transnationalism have weakened the community of sovereign nation states and climate policies prove the perfect tools to centralize economies, the COVID narrative can clear the way for the final push towards transhumanism, backed up by transgenderism, transnationalism, trans anything. Really. It brings a world that will see us by injection initially and by microchip eventually, fully controlled, directed, standardized and manipulated. So have I been radicalized? I have not changed one bit. I am the same man I was. I harbor the same ideals, the same love for my country, for our civilizations and for the 19th century views on culture and politics I had last year and the year before that. It is the world that has become a more radical place. We are caught up in a global struggle for freedom. It's a struggle in which entirely irrational and unlimited duress is applied by governments through lockdowns and semi-mandatory vaccinations. It's a struggle against policies that may well be driven by a radical and global scheme to do away with humanity as we know it and replace it with an entirely new society where it all is controlled and governed from global centers of governance, where people are implanted with implicitly mandatory microchips regulating and sanctioning their entire lives, including their use of the internet. Have you seen the film The Matrix? It's coming frightfully close. I underline, I am not making up any of this. I am not theorizing here. It's all there. The transhumanism, the one worldism, the taking control over the physical integrity of the individual. If it's not already downright policy, world leaders, billionaires, NGOs, and the like tell us all about in the books they publish. We find it explicitly discussed in their speeches. They draft reports where they promote it and detail how it's all going to take shape. And yes, of course, in theory, it could all be a coincidence. It could just be it by chance that we find current events line up perfectly with the views and ideas and even projected timelines of these actors. Perhaps Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, George Soros, Klaus Schwab, and so on are all just howling at the moon, as the naive or cunning Fritz Bolkestein once said about EU federalists. And of course it could be, as my mainstream friends keep telling themselves, that things will never get that bad. But it could also be that a great number of national politicians, commentators and learned scholars are unaware of the existence of such an agenda and even unwilling for it to come to fruition, but that in spite of their best intentions, they will nonetheless help make it come true. The same thing happened with the EU, after all. For years I warned of what the proponent plans would get us into. People told me not to get my knickers in a twist about it. They implored that the euro would never be a vehicle for turning the EU into a transfer union. But of course, that is exactly what we find it is today. Next-gen EU bonds are here. Negative interest rates and skyrocketing property prices make us pay for the extra cash that's printed to pay off the debts of the southern member states. By not saying no, they implicitly said yes. So whether we are dealing with an agenda or whether we are dealing with ignorance, it really doesn't matter. Either way. A bad thing is happening right before our very eyes, and we need to put a stop to it. We need to get our freedom back. Lockdowns. Mandatory vaccinations. The track and trace society. We cannot allow that to pass. If that makes me radical, then go ahead. Call me a radical. Let us all radically stand up for freedom. Let us all be radical about our rights, about reason, about logic, and about restricting the powers of the government. Radical. From radix, the root, the essence. By God, so be it. That's us. So that's what he written. Yeah, it was a long piece, but I hope you could understand it. And if it was boring, I don't do this anymore. I will not do this anymore. But yeah, he can rather say it himself. That's way much better. But now, where you all been coming from? Here is God of War. So let's start with God of War. We died and we came back to life. Alive! Okay, where are we now? Are we still here? Oh yes. Saul, it's all a distraction. People will probably wake up and the crypto price will be very, very high and Bitcoin at $100,000. And even Peter Thiel is buying crypto behind the scenes while you know Peter! Ah! Send him my regards. Start. If you were Dutch, we could meet. I think I treated you on a 7-course dinner with some wine. I have to learn again how I have to defeat. I defeated them, but I don't know what happened. Oh yeah, I defeated them once, and then I died by a weaker some weak thing. Okay, but we have to go through here. Yeah, we have to go. We have to follow the orange thing. Yeah, I think we can talk in real life way much better. But
almost ready.
No. Oh, I killed one and now I'm dead. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I'm bad at this. You see, I'm very bad. Yeah, but yeah. Remember that Bitcoin went from $3,000 to $60,000 this year, and people still think it's a joke while governments and banks are laughing behind the scenes. Yeah. I think you're right. Yeah, but Thierry Baudet, he's brilliant. He's a brilliant man because he wants to start his own cryptocurrency, and he's calling it a forum coin. Now I think he is now planning to make it a new valuta to pay amongst the members of Forum for Democracy. That there is a society within a society. So if you upload 100 or deposit 100 euros, it's worth 100 Forum coin. But I was thinking maybe if he's watching, now why the euro? Why not multiple it with 2.20371? Then you have the real exchange rate of the euro to gulden, the Dutch gulden. So we have the old valuta back. Yeah, it's no, it's just a movement. It's just a movement. You can. I see that you lost all hope in politics. I think. I believe that there can be an honest government. Maybe we don't even need one. That's also a possibility. Oh no. Hello, Valeniara and Jello. Hello. Oh no, oh no. Oh no. He's almost dead. Ah, the secret is not to stand still. Now he's dead. No, he's not dead. He's not dead. Oh no, he's coming towards me. Now he's dead. He was just changed. He's just changed into little pieces. Here's a torch. Are you joking? Yeah, but. What should you do if you are asked to be in the government? Should you do that? Do you want what should you change? What will you change? Because no. It's not a scam. I think they really are sincere. But maybe I'm naive. Maybe I'm a little naive. But I'm always having. Oh, no. Oh, do you like Saul Plays TV? Don't forget to follow and I kill. So. Oh man. I was scared about this thing. Okay. What is this? Wait a minute. There was another where what is this? There's another guy there. What is that? I hope he doesn't come live. Whoa. See, and there is another one.
How do you know that was there?
Okay, now we have a bridge, but they are always sincere to be able to scam you hard and fast. But okay, if you if you just go to Forum for the website of Forum for Democracy, what do you think about that? Do you think it's a scam? It's not, right? Because I don't know. Yeah, I have to go here, but I can also take the bridge, but there I died. So let's try that again. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's not. Oh, here. B. Hey, there is what? BMR. Oh, BMR. Oh, BMR. Oh, yeah. I understand it now. This has to be the R. That's one. Okay. And this has to be the M. That's already there. And this has to be the B. Oh man. And that's... Hello Moonlight Juicery. If you want to have a free mug, join the chat on our website, salsplace.tv, and follow the instructions, because the Saul's Place TV mug raffle is going on for viewers. So use exclamation mark raffle to enter on YouTube and Twitch. So you don't waste time with that. But why not? Why not? You don't have any more hope? Oh, what's this? Oh, we have I have 3 of the 3 blood mead horns. So I've got my maximum rage. I can rise my maximum rage. So I've then I can be very angry. So that's nice. So I will break it all, because I'm the god of war. And boom. And boom. So, oh well. And then he's dead.
We did it.
What hope? It seems you have not been scammed enough times. Oh, you have no hope anymore. Your hope is gone. I understand. Oh wait. Hey, why I cannot? Oh, I need a crystal. I need a crystal. Where can I find a crystal? Where is the crystal? Where? Oh no. I need a crystal. I need a crystal. Here's a crystal. I see a crystal here. Ah, yes. I have a crystal and I can carry it to put it in that socket. And then monsters come. I have to be prepared for monsters that are shooting fire to me. So I have to be very careful. What hope? Just look around you and look all the population following nonsense orders. Yeah, it is a little bit pathetic.
Dragon behind you.
Yeah. If you say that, I can't really. Oh, they're dead now. Of course. Of course. With one... Okay, okay, my rage is... Okay, I've killed them with one step onto the floor, okay. What is this? Oh yeah, I have to activate it.
Boy. Yes, sir.
Boy, you have to read it. Hey, Jeff Seals, welcome to Saul's Place TV. Thank you for liking. If you like Saul's Place TV enough, please follow us. And if you want to win Saul's Place TV mug to drink your favorite beverage out, you can follow the instructions in the chat. So you can use exclamation mark raffle in the chat. That's a code, exclamation mark raffle, to enter the raffle. And if you have enough participants, we give away a mug for free to one of our viewers. We do that regularly. In the future, we'll do a whole merchandise package. We've already have a premium giveaway. The premium giveaway was the PS4 Pro 500 million limited edition by Sony, and yeah, an old lady of 85 years old won this giveaway. And when we do a new premium giveaway, we let you know, of course. But the raffle is for free. You don't have to pay anything for the premium giveaway. We accepted donations, but this giveaway is for free. So if you win the mug, you only have to enter your details, and then it will be sent to you, of course. Where am I going? Oh, here is... the scam is so big that people are trapped inside it. Yeah, but they are busy for that long, Star. They are busy for that long.
This is a lot of bodies.
Yes, and that kid, how old is he? 14? 13? Yeah, he talks as if it's normal. Yeah, spider.
Tell me what you see.
Well, they look like men, not giants.
Correct. See you seeking treasure. See the traps?
Ugh.
Oh yeah, lucky for us they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
So, that's a nice sound. This is from the iPhone. Alright, we are there now. Okay. Okay.
The statue! We made it across!
Oh, that's a statue. Oh, yeah, that's the deer. Okay, we have to read this.
Can you read it?
Sir. Oh, this is Durothor, one of the 4 stags of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to Jotunheim while the giants sleep.
Okay, it's a deer of the World Tree. That is watching towards the ports of Jotunheim, where the giants came from. And this is the mountain of the giants.
Think he's still there?
I do not know.
So, what can we do? Oh, there's a door in here. Haha. Yeah. I think we have to go through this door. I think. I don't know if that's a good idea. The government was calling. Yes, of course. Oh no. So. Oh, I'm dead. I think I'm not immune for fire. If I'm on fire, then it's hurting. It's a burning. Oh no, it burns! It burns!
Can you read it?
Oh no, I have to read it again. So let's skip
This
this.
is Durothro.
Shoot,
The
shoot,
four
shoot!
stacks of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to Jotunheim while the giants sleep. Is he still there?
I do not know.
We're doing this!
Alright.
It's all yours!
Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead, he's dead. Alright.
There.
Whoa, where are we? We are at the other side. We are the other side. Where are we now? This is annoying. I'm breaking everything because I'm... Oh. We have another socket for here. There is a message written here. Okay. What is this? This is not... Oh, we can put some lights on. Oh no.
Where'd you go?
The peak is still our goal. We find a way up.
Alright. Oh man. Yeah. Oh, we can't. Oh wait, we can. And now? What can we do now? No, we still can't open it. I don't know what I've done. We can shoot this. No, there is. No. I don't know. We can point at this thing and then light it. Maybe there is a way up.
Wow. The highest peak in the realms. Think Mom knew this with the Giant's Mountain?
No, her request has been more complicated than she
We
could
have to
have
follow the
foreseen.
rules. There is some rule.
It's a name, I think. Razu. It means terror.
We so, and we're on top. We're on top of the.
Weird. There's a candle all tangled up with string and some sort of animal hide. Some kind of lantern? No wick, though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost lights our way.
What do you think of these torches? The dead don't need light.
Eyes open.
Oh yeah, this is for going down. Yes. What can we do here? It looks like another way down. Oh yeah, this is to a chest. Let's get it. Just some goodie. That's all, huh? Yeah, that's all. Okay. Go on top.
Oh!
Stop that.
Come on, that was just...
Echo! Go! Hey, another door. Cool. We have discovered a new area.
What
This is the
it?
heart of the mountain.
Where are we?
A mine. And
This
if this claw reaches the summit,
is the
our
heart
goal
of the
is
mountain.
near.
But yeah,
How do we use it?
we can go back, but we don't do that. We don't. What is this for a mountain? We can turn this.
I think
What
I see how this works.
will
The
what?
claw's on one side, and if we get this unstuck,
Hello. Hello.
oh no! I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Hey Thomas. Hello. Welcome to Saul's Place TV. Yes, I think we're going to continue later on. Our intro was very long because we've read a summer essay of Thierry Baudet, and Stark is saying, remember that politicians and government officials don't produce products and services. All they can do is scam you every day. Then when they go back home at night, they laugh at the dinner table, eating their luxurious, delicious meal, telling that this is so good to mind control people, and then they go sleep on their luxurious bed, and just before they fall asleep, they check their bank account with a lot of money that they have stolen with the moral taxes to the people. But again, it's just a conspiracy. But Stark, I want to be a politician as well, and I want to be a government official, so then I can get that luxurious life. No, I want the truth. I want to fight for people, not really, not literally, but with. I want to do something good for society. And the Saul's Place TV mug raffle is going on for viewers. Use exclamation mark raffle to enter. It's too late now. We have not enough participants, so but if you do it now, you get on the list, and maybe next time you'll be the winner of a nice Saul's Place TV mug. A big paycheck and everything will be fine. Yes, they can buy me. They can buy me. Yeah, if they give me a lot of money, I will do everything. Then I'm doing all that I wanted. All that they want. Yeah. Or not. Now I think you have to be very strong, and you have to keep your back straight. So that's very important in that world. You have to keep your back straight and don't fall for these kind of things. But before you must comply with fraud narrative. Yes. Yeah, you have to create a fairy tale, and you have people to believe in those fairy tale to live in. Yeah, their whole life is a fraud. But I'm very curious about the real truth. What is it all about? What is the big plan? And what is the truth? So do you enjoy Saul's Place TV? Don't forget to follow us on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube, on Facebook. And if you don't know when we are live and you don't want to miss our extra episodes as well, please click on the bell icon so you get a notification every time we are live. I want to thank you for watching, and thank you for participating in the chat. Thank you for liking Thomas, Jeff, Muhammad, Valonyara, Shanta. Thank you for liking. And Stark is saying, if you don't comply, I'm sorry, but you will be eliminated. Yes, if you don't comply, I'm sorry, but you will be eliminated. Yeah. Yes. Next time we are back together with Stark, I hope, with some nice conversations about politics and the mainstream news, and maybe some alternative facts as well when playing a nice game. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.